Right, guys, welcome back. These are the quick fixes that we need to stop. See, these are better habits to get us to our fitness goals. Us as human beings, we like to have quick fixes, and a lot of times those quick fixes only work for a short period of time. So instead of relying on quick fixes all the time, there's some better habits that will get us to where we want to be and sustain the progress. First, doing endless amount of crunches. Because the thing is, we like to think that doing endless amounts of crunches will get us a six pack. And the truth is, it's not reality. Doing endless amounts of crunches when you have a lot of body fat on you will not do much for you. And that's the thing that's been hidden from you for a long time. Even till this day, 2025, people still do it. You'll find people that are very big going to the gym and first thing they want to do is crunches. They'll come in and they'll ask you, they're like, what about something for here, for my part of this body, for this midsection? How do I get this? I want to get this off. I'm interested in ab exercises. It's cool to do ab exercises. However, if your body fat is high, it could only do so much. You could build your ab muscles. That's great, but that will be revealed when your body fat lowers, when you lower your body fat. So you could do endless amounts of crunches for abs, but if your body fat is high, you're not gonna see them. Now you could do crunches and build your ab muscles to where whenever you cut, you can see them at a higher body fat percentage than before, but that's another, we'll go into that later. But for the average Joe, reducing your body fat along with doing ab exercises and getting stronger will help you see your abs. That's the answer that no one is gonna tell you. Next is spot reducing fat with isolation moves. Yes, like side bends, love handle crunches, twists, all of that. You're not gonna spot reduce fat like that. You can't spot reduce fat anyway. But, they think that just doing all those things will reduce the fat in that area. And it doesn't work that way. So, yes, what works is tracking calorie intake. I know I put training, but it's tracking your calorie intake. Tracking your calorie intake, knowing how much you're consuming, and burning more calories than you consume. So you have to be in a calorie deficit. If you're not in a calorie deficit, you are not going to lose body fat and eventually be able to see your abs. If you eat at a maintenance, you're gonna stay the same. If you eat more, you're gonna gain. So tracking your calorie intake, or is it training slash calorie intake? Those two. We improvise over here. So train compound movements and improve your core stability. So those two things will strengthen your abs way faster than doing endless amounts of crunches. So if you will get strong in the compound movements, you train your core stability, do some core stability exercises, along with the other exercises, trust me, you're on the money. Especially during the compound movements, you'll feel your core a lot when you do these compound movements because your body works overall together. So next is drinking detox tea. Oh yeah, the famous detox teas. We see them all over the internet, Instagram, all of that. Drinking detox tea, and they think that it will magically burn off fat. Wouldn't that be great, huh? I could just sip on some tea and then burn some fat. I would love to do that. Why go to the gym when you can just drink some tea and burn some fat, right? If it sounds too good to be true, chances are it is too good to be true. And guess what? We would be, and imagine those people that are so obsessed with burning fat, even when they're lean. If they just kept drinking tea, they would burn so much fat. Like those bodybuilders on stage that are at like 6%, you could just keep drinking the tea and get to 5%, 4%. Yeah, wouldn't that be great? Instead of having to go and do extra cardio, carb load, deload, all that stuff. Think about that. The tea will not help you burn fat. Now you could lose a lot of water by drinking those things because it helps clean you out. However, you're not burning fat. You see the weight drop temporarily. That's because you're losing fluids and some excess things that were inside of your stomach, but not body fat itself. So keep that in mind. So the solution is drink water, eat fiber-rich whole foods that are nutrient dense. The more of that you do while being in a calorie deficit, believe me, that will do so much more for you than drinking some detox tea or doing endless amounts of crunches. That right here. Drink water, stay hydrated, eat fiber-rich foods, nutrient-dense foods, and be in a calorie deficit. And you're on the money. Next is buying fat burners. Again, that's the same line with the tea. They buy fat burners, they buy sweat belts or sauna suits, and they think that they're gonna burn fat. No, you're gonna lose excess fluids, you're gonna sweat. It's just a temporary fix. Not even a fix, because it's not really fixing the problem. You know, people that are better suited for that to use those things are MMA fighters that are trying to cut weight. You know, it's not really sustainable for the person that wants to lose fat and maintain a body for an extended period of time because you're just gonna come down, come up, down, up, down, up. It's not really benefiting you. No. The best bet is to train consistently and monitor your nutrition. If you train consistently and you monitor what you eat, consume, your sleep, all of that, stay hydrated, again, you will get the better result than just buying fat burners and sweat belts or sauna suits. Okay. Um, Also build build a calorie deficit plus a strength training consistently. So again, calorie deficit and strength train consistently. Those two will definitely help you more than getting fat burners and sweat belts. So just say be in a calorie deficit and train consistently. Oh, it's a big one right here. Oh, I cannot eat past 6 p.m. because I'm gonna gain all the fat that I lost. It's like, what? It's like your body's like, oh my God, Susie's eating past 6 p.m. So guess what? Let's gain a whole lot of fat just to punish her. It's like, makes no sense. Makes no sense whatsoever. Just think about it. Think about the truck drivers, people that work overnight. So you mean to tell me they're not gonna eat past 6 p.m. until the next day? Some of these people are very lean, some of them are overweight, but think about, does that make sense? Some of them are very skinny, they're lean, some of them are in shape. So what about the ones that are even skinny? Do you think it's because they don't eat past 6 p.m.? The ones that are in shape, do you think they don't eat past 6 p.m.? And they start their day technically at 10 p.m. or 11 p.m. and they go all the way till the next day at 8 a.m. They're not eating. They're absolutely eating. So this whole not eating past 6 p.m. thing is a myth. It's a myth. And again, every day you still hear somebody, oh, I cannot eat past 6 p.m. I cannot eat past 7. Like your body's like, oh, 6 p.m. Fat burning time off. Let's go back to fat gaining. It doesn't work that way. The focus is the focus should be on total daily calories, which is what dictates fat loss. So within a 24-hour period, if you eat less than you burn, you will lose fat. Yeah, even it matters within the weekly intake too. So during the week, if you consume less calories than you burn that week, guess what? You will lose body fat. Whether you eat at 6 p.m., 6:05, 7 p.m., any of that. So keep that in mind. Another mistake they do is they do hours of cardio and they crash diet, thinking that the more they do, the better. They do hours of cardio, and I mean hours. They'll go through like two, three different classes. They just go nonstop, balls to the wall. Then, they come and they like tired. And what comes with that? Binge eating later. So it's like in there on like the hamster wheel of doing endless amounts of cardio. Oh, I feel tired. The willpower goes down. Then they go eat crazy. And the next day they're like, oh man, I wonder why. Either they're too tired to sleep from that or they sleep less too. So it's like a merry-go-round of like bad decisions, you know? Instead of just being patient, do your strength training, do your cardio, eat at a deficit, you see the result. So yeah, they do hours of cardio, they do crash dieting before vacations or events. Oh, I'm going on vacation in a week. It's time to lose the 20 pounds that I gained. It's like, no, you're not gonna lose that much in a week. And if you do, you do, 95% of it will be water and excess stuff. It's not gonna be body fat. It's not gonna enhance your body composition in a week to where you're gonna be satisfied while on vacation. So if you have a vacation or event coming, think about it months ahead, start preparing. Or you can live a fit, lean lifestyle to where you don't have to do that. If you live a fit lifestyle, guess what? If you have an event in a week or two, if you're at striking distance of a six pack or just still losing an extra 1 or 2 pounds to be close to show ready or vacation ready, you can do that because you're already lean and fit. But if you're not, you can't just expect, hey, 2 weeks, I got 2 weeks to get all this weight off. You're not gonna be happy, you're gonna be tired, you're gonna be just like this lady on the treadmill right here. That's gonna be you. Yeah, they just eat this. Oh, I'm gonna have a piece of bread and this, and they think it's okay. You, you're not going to enjoy this lifestyle. You're gonna think it's a fluke. You're not gonna stick to it. And the thing about fitness is you have to stick with it. If you don't stick with it, you're not gonna get the results that you want. So you see, so consistent habits year round with small adjustments as we go is what gets us to the fitness goals. If you're not consistent with your habits all year round, you're not gonna see results. And again, even with these habits, there are small adjustments that you have to make. You make them whether, because again, not every day is gonna be the same. Not every day is gonna be extremely similar. Life throws things at you. Some days you might have to work out in the morning. Some days it has to be in the evening. Some days you might have to miss a workout for an event, but you know, you might have to make it up some other time. You might have to be at a social event where there's not everything healthy. There are different obstacles that life will throw at you. And what I help you do is be able to manage that and go through that without giving up. Because that's the one thing about this is people give up. They just think, oh, I can do this, They'll get on a run and just be like consistent, consistent, consistent. Then they come across one of these crossroads and they're like, oh, forget it. It's like, no. Yeah, you go, you're doing good. Then you come down, nope, you adjust, again, small adjustments, then you continue and you keep going. Up another crossroad, small adjustment, good, keep going. Because guess what? Those two little small adjustments right here, they're just little crossroads. And guess what? As long as you stay consistent, whether you go down, up, you're consistent, that is what's going to help you. That's what separates you from the rest. So keep that in mind. So yeah, mix strength training plus moderate cardio. You don't need to kill yourself with crazy amounts of cardio. You do not need to do that. Moderate amount of cardio will definitely help you. But strength training is more important because you will get most of the benefits of anything. You burn more calories at rest, you look better, you'll feel better, you have more energy. You have more energy to do other cardio exercises. You can go play pickleball instead of just walking on a treadmill. You could do other things. You can play catch with your kids, whatever that means for you. So, strength training, you're not gonna look like Ronnie Coleman after just 1 year or 2 years. You're gonna look good, you're gonna feel good, and you'll be able to move around without thinking you're old. So, so don't do hours of cardio and crash diet thinking that it will help you. It will hurt you in the long run. Stay consistent, do strength training, do some cardio, know what you're putting in your body, and that will help you better. Next is staying up late. You stay up late to do a bunch of nonsense. Now, if you have extra work that you have to do and that's the only time you have, that's fine. Just make sure that you make up for it by sleeping more afterwards or hydrate, electrolytes. Make sure you recover from that because staying up late just to watch TikTok or do a bunch of things that are not significant will hinder your goals because you'll wake up, be hungry, your willpower will be low, and then you'll end up doing a lot of the other things that are in this slide, in this presentation. You do a lot more things that are in these presentations. You wake up late, you feel bad, you'll be doing extra cardio, trying to lose fat. Meanwhile, it's because you stayed up late, you didn't recover enough, so your body's not, it's a whole bunch of things. So prioritize 7 to 8 hours of sleep for recovery. Anywhere from 6 to 8 is optimal. You know, if you get 4 1 day, 3 1 day, just make sure you could take naps if you have to, or make sure most of the time you sleep at least between 7 and 8 hours. That will help you in the long run. Next thing they do is they rely only on motivation. Motivation is great. It's cool. but can't just rely on it because it comes and it goes. If you rely only on motivation, nothing good will come out. So the best view comes from after the hardest climb. That is very true. We're not going to be motivated every day to do everything. You're not motivated to work every day, are you? But you still go. You're not motivated to breathe every day, but you breathe. You're not motivated to eat every day, but you eat. So relying only on motivation, it's not good because life's not perfect. You're not gonna wake up and feel perfect every day and be motivated and do everything every day. That would be awesome, but it's not the case. So we have to adjust again, small adjustments to get us to where we want to go. So build discipline. Again, it's just like a muscle. We have to keep doing it to where it becomes second nature to you. Build some discipline and repeatable habits. What do I mean by repeatable habits? So meal prep, train at a certain time, do your cardio at a certain time, prioritize sleep, prioritize hydration, all of that. These are repeatable habits that will get you to where you want to go. Like when you're climbing a mountain, like it does in this picture, you don't just run up the mountain. You walk one, two, three, four, then you see a big spot. You're like, oh man, should I go this side? If I go on here, I might fall and slip. So how do I get to this side without slipping to get to the highest spot? Again, small adjustments, same concept, same thing. Then you realize when you get to the top of the mountain, you're like, oh wow, this is nice. You see the lake, you see whatever that's on the other side, like you do here. It looks very nice. Same concept. So yeah, build discipline and repeatable habits instead of relying on motivation only. So habits over quick fixes. So which one of these quick fixes are you guilty of? I've been guilty of a couple of them. Pretty much almost most of them. All of them. So start building better habits today, and that will help you in the long run, not just with fitness, but with everything else. Like the picture says, motivation gets you going, but discipline keeps you growing. That's it. I can just drop the mic right here. He said it best. So, you know, comment below which ones you're guilty of and start building better habits today. Thank you guys for watching. Until next time, peace.